Yo, 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 what's up, people? This is your boy Bob Rock, and this is the B Rock RC Show, a live podcast for the drifters by a drifter. Welcome, everybody. So good to see all you guys again. It's good to be back on another episode. I have a pretty pumped up episode for you guys. So sit back, relax, put this on, chill out, be busy with your projects, and then just listen to B Rock RC show. Hope you guys have been having a good week, and yeah, definitely looking forward to conversing with you all and finding out what's the latest with you guys. Let me know in the comments. If you're out there, give us a shout out, say something, so I know you guys are around. Yeah, it's been a pretty interesting week so far, um, and lots of exciting things are happening. There are a couple of things that I am working on, and something new has come up. Unfortunately, I won't be able to let you guys know what's going on just yet. But trust me, it's pretty big, especially for all the guys in SA. Once this gets up and running, and I pray, fingers, I pray it all works out because it's going to be absolutely fantastic. So, without further ado, let's get right into it. So, as usual, I got my trusty little notebook here where I like to keep all my thoughts and also just take notes on some things I like to speak about on my podcast. Also, guys, please let me know if the audio is fine, if it's working properly. I, I really appreciate it. Am I sounding too soft? Let me know so we can get on with that. Um, so I don't know if you guys are on any of the worldwide RC groups that we have on Facebook, but lately there's been a surge of very controversial um, questions being asked or very controversial topics that's been spoken about, and it almost appears as if to divide the community. You get between the new guys that's just coming in and the purists in inverted commas, the purists of RC drifting, and then you get a few in betweens, like those guys who think they know everything, or guys who know quite a bit but choose to be a little bit more, how can I put it, be a little bit more egotistical about it, and it's a shame really, because when we try to explain our point of view, these guys just absolutely they do not want to listen at all. So recently, I came across a very cringe-worthy post regarding all-wheel drive versus rear-wheel drive, and what is drifting and what isn't drifting, and there are some of the weirdest, strangest comments ever that came out of there, like all-wheel drive is four-wheel drive drifting. It's not and it's considered drifting, and we don't know what we're talking about because when we try to explain that, look, all-wheel drive drifting is more power sliding than it is drifting. Um, yeah, I mean it may look the same, but it's actually power sliding, and there was a whole hectic, hectic conversation that happened there. And I believe that the post was taken down, if I'm not mistaken. But one of those things. I think it's a kind of conversation that would always come up and will always create some weird kind of it will always trigger the best and the worst of it. As someone who's been rather neutral, I'm the kind of person that likes to be, more half glass full, if you put it that way. I'd like to put it that way. Half glass full kind of guy. Yeah, I always like to see the brighter side of things, and uh, hence, whenever I speak to guys that are new in the hobby, I always ask them, "Look, what are you trying to do? What's your intention when you're drifting? Are you simply out there just to enjoy yourself? You you want to just jam with your buddies out on the track, or do you want to compete? Perhaps are you the kind of competitive person, or perhaps are you the kind of person that just wants to jam but likes to do things right? I like to get the right equipment for the job, and uh, but I'm not into the competitive thing, and that's fine. So we got to understand it takes all sorts of people to make the world. It takes all sorts of drifters to make the RC drifting community. I mean, do we really want to lose people in the hobby? So our first step should be to rather try and educate instead of demotivate. Then, some of these guys, however, when you try and educate them in a polite manner, they take it the wrong way. Then and then comes a controversy. I mean, you get guys who've been in the game for like 10, 15, 20 years plus, trying to educate the new guys that look, it may not, although it's scaled down realism. At the end of the day, it's not an exact replica. It's not exact scaled drifting. As close as we try and get it to that. Um, and again, these guys come with those kinds of arguments. And, we take note of it, but end of the day, it's just an RC car, you know. It's never going to be 100% true to scale like in the D1. So some weird comments came about there, like, uh, why don't we see gyros in the real D1? So so why are we using gyros in rear-wheel drive? I mean, come on, it's 10 scale, so it's 10 times, or 10 times smaller or 10 times faster. And if you are one of those guys who are able to catch catch your steering, uh, geez, more power to you. You must have superhuman bloody superhuman skills and your reflexes must be like out of this world. So, you know, but if that's how you wanna do it, then by all means, go for it. But if it floats your boat, you know, be with it. Okay, so we got a comment from Perry. How's it, Perry? Thanks for joining in, buddy. Let's see. I'm no competitor, but I like having good products. Thank you. And it goes back to that same thing I was saying, is that you get some people who may not be competitive or who may not want to be competitive, but they enjoy the right stuff, or rather, they enjoy the really good stuff. So, for example, Yokomo. We all know Yokomo is, I don't want to say premium brand because they do produce products which are really quite affordable. And they also do, yes, they do premium brands as well, premium products as well, sorry. But however, I think they are one of those manufacturers that are able to produce a solid, enjoyable machine that's affordable, whilst at the same time can double up as a very competitive car. Same like MSC. Um, Overdose, well, that's on the borderline. That's a little bit more expensive, but it is sort of within that range, I suppose, in a matter of speaking. I don't know, but yeah. So there really are some cringeworthy stuff, and oh, this is one for the newbies, guys. Please, if you go on the Facebook groups looking for advice, try searching for the post first. There's tons and tons, literally tons and tons of information out there. All you got to do is just do a quick search on Facebook, and most likely, I'd say 9 times out of 10, you'll find what you are looking for. It becomes very tiresome to repeat the same answers to the same questions almost every day, 3 times a day, 7 days a week. Some of my friends here will know exactly what I'm talking about. And look, it's not that we are trying to be funny or trying to be harsh about it to the new guys, but the problem is the info is out there, and I think with Facebook, the difference between Facebook and the forums that we used to have is exactly that. The forums had all your different channels and categories where you could go directly read all the info. And now with Facebook, you gotta ask the same question over and over again because all of those channels, all of those that information gets lost. So it becomes frustrating. So hopefully, perhaps Facebook will evolve to feature some sort of forum options. That'll be interesting. So we'll just have to wait and see. Okay, so if you guys don't mind, I'm just going to be shuffling about a little bit here because, firstly, just want to get a closer. I just want to share this stream with the people out there, out of Facebook, and done. Okay, I just want to get it out there. Get the share the link to the live stream, and hopefully we get a few more people joining in. Let's see, Perry. If I see the question on the local pages, I just let them send me a DM. I've got an Excel document ready with all the info. Ah, okay. I see. That's a really good idea. Perhaps, um, Perry, perhaps you wouldn't mind sharing that with myself or perhaps one of the mods on one of the groups, and then they can come to the discussion. Although I don't know how well that will work. I'm still not convinced that people will go and search for that info. But it's worth a shot. I mean, we are always trying to get more people to join in, and more especially to stay in the hobby. I think that's what for me that's one of my objectives being out there is trying to keep people within the hobby. Uh, Hey bro, what's happening, man? Thank you for joining in. If you guys don't mind sharing the link, if you can, I'm not sure if it's possible, but yeah, if you don't mind sharing the link, we want to get more people joining in. Now, for my next point, or the next thing I wanted to talk about is actually something from our people, Team Jordan, RC Team Jordan, with our man Assad. If you don't know already, Team Jordan is a, a small company producing conversion kits for the most popular drift chassis that you come across at the moment, like MST, Overdose, Yokomo, and at the moment for the very popular Sakura E5. Now, if you'll just hold on 1 minute, there's something I need to show you guys, and I just need to grab it quickly. So just give me a minute. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah. So I don't know if you guys can hear me, but I'm just gonna speak a little bit louder, and I'm just gonna get this object that I wanna show you guys. Okay, so I'm back. I don't know if you heard me, but even if you didn't, it's all good. Okay, so I'm very excited about this. I just received it this week. I hope the sound is okay. Just let me know. Hit me with a thumbs up or something to say that uh, audio is okay. Just let me know, guys. Yeah, so I received it this week, unexpectedly, very quickly, considering the state of shipping around the world these days. But yeah, so this is what I wanted to show you guys. Dun dun dun. You guys see it? Can you read it? How awesome is this? So this week I received Team Jordan Beast Mode full conversion kit for the YD2. Now this thing, I've been reading reviews. I've been talking to Assad, uh, who is the main man and the only man behind the RC Team Jordan and the Beast Mode kits. Um, and this thing has been absolutely amazing, absolutely amazing. Lots of guys have been, I won't say a lot, but quite a few guys already have these Beast Mode kits, and everyone's absolutely impressed with it, with the performance, with what you get in the kit, and I think price uh, versus the quality versus what Team Jordan is offering is extremely reasonable and well worth it. Uh, Not just in terms of getting a conversion kit, but also the quality and the performance that it's adding. Absolutely fantastic. I'm very eager to get cracking with this kit. So it comes. I don't know. It's gonna be a bit tricky, but let me try. Let me try. Okay, I'm gonna try and show you guys what's going on here. Okay, so the the packaging is actually quite nicely designed. I like it because of its simplicity. It's clean. Uh, it's well designed. Again, I like a simplistic design. It's straight to the point. It catches you same time. So it's black on white. I'll try and show you. Jeez. Okay, let me do it this way. I know the light is a bit. Okay, you're not gonna see my face. I don't think that's gonna be much of a problem. Okay, so you can see the package comes in a nice, neat, very clean, crisp box. With the logo telling you what it is there, and it's. I'll be honest. In terms of the packaging, the box itself is flimsy. Um, it's not that it's bad. It's just the board that's used is thin, so it's not going to offer that. It's not like your regular chassis and chassis kits that you come across, like your like the One kits or Yukomo MSC, those kinds of boxes. It's not that hard cardboard. But I really don't think that it's an issue. Unfortunately, with me, my box didn't quite survive uh, the trip to Jordan without a few nicks, and I think that's purely because of the courier service. Inside, however, it's packaged quite well. you got a foam package, and then it's all wrapped up. It's all wrapped up in bubble wrap. So I'm just gonna up it very quickly here on the side. It is bubble wrapped quite well. So even though the box didn't wasn't 100%, the package itself, all the parts and stuff were 100%. There weren't any issues with it. It wasn't broken. Anything of the sort. So again, you must understand that with Team Jordan, he's a one person uh, shop, if I could call it that. So a lot of the things he does is all by himself, and when he has a chance after work, perhaps when we are having a good snooze, this man is burning the midnight oil. So uh, I have to say I'm quite impressed with what he's done here, considering that he does the work by himself. It's really impressive, and and I think not just him, but there's quite a few guys out there who are the smaller companies, one man band, and they're doing what they can by themselves. And those are the kinds of people that we need to support the most. I'm not saying that we shouldn't support your other guys, your Como, your other big brand guys. Um, but the smaller manufacturers, the smaller scale guys, those are the guys that need most of our support, in my opinion. Guys like, again, Team Jordan, SRC, Exclusive RC, Shogun, um, and then all the guys doing liveries, Black Drift. Um, there's quite a few. Why can't I remember them? But there's a few. Uh, Again, we need to support those guys. Also, do quite a few out of Japan. I mean, those guys also do fantastic work, and I mean, we always look towards Japan or the Far East. There's, DS Racing. They're not a very big group of people, but they're doing a lot of work. So support the guys, and lastly, support your local hobby shop first. Those are the guys that need our support as well. Support your local track whenever you can. Obviously now, because of the restrictions and regulations that we have all over, we can't get to the track or those stores as much as we can. But I'm sure most of them have moved over to an online store or an online uh, service. So make use of it. You know, make use of that. These guys, I promise you, even if it's one little item that may cost $5 or €5, or in our case, 10, 20 South African rands, I promise you they would appreciate the support, whichever way it comes. So we got to make sure that we support these guys so that once everything starts normalizing again, they are still there to service guys who, like us, who are still in the hobby and still want to do this fantastic hobby that we all love. Okay, so back to Team Jordan. Back to Team Jordan. Very, very, very excited. I'm super duper excited about this. Um, I must say though, very impressed with what you get in the full option kit is like obviously it varies between the different dealers. So it is about $240 to maybe 260 to 80. I don't know what the other retailers uh, are pricing their kits at, but look at this. He's got his logo engraved there. Sorry, I know the lighting is not particularly good in here, but I'm working on it. working on it, slowly upgrading everything. So that's a bottom deck. Uh, nice carbon fiber. He's got his Team Jordan logo engraved there. And also, I believe if you would like your own logo or own name engraved in the plates, I think you just have to request Team Jordan, and most of the time they quite accommodating, so you will be able to get your logo in there. Uh, the upper deck, some more bracing in here. I'm not going to show you guys all of that stuff. And a very fancy new carbon fiber battery holder, which I've seen him develop and which looks pretty good. Then it also comes with the nice carbon fiber shop towel. It's pretty cool. And the other part of that upper deck. Then you get in this bag we got the motor holder. I think this is something I need to show you guys because I'm sure a lot of you guys have been seeing the pictures on Facebook and some of the development pictures. I don't know whether you can see that. Is it clear? Okay, there we go. So to me, it looks like a flame. And what this allows you is such a huge amount of uh, adjustments. So to adjust the position of your motor, so you can really fine tune that the weight shift on your chassis. I think that's incredible. That's one of the things that's really impressed me with Team Jordan. I think it's not just that he's produced this conversion kit for our cars. I think it's also what he's providing in his kit. It's crazy, man. So this okay, you're not going to see it because it's taped up. The packet tore, and I just wanted to make sure that it's sealed up again and all the parts are there. But basically, in this bag are all the parts for the gear case. So it's some aluminium bits that he's machined, as well as his own uh, carbon fiber design in here. Then that's for the normal conversion with the high and low motor mode. And then these parts have the RR kit. So he labels it. Sorry, you're not gonna see too well, but he's labeled it. So the full conversion kit is the whole conversion: your upper lower decks, battery holder, shock tower, gear case, aluminum gear case, the RR conversion, and last but not least, he also includes all of the bracings and all of the screws and nuts that you will need to put this together. I don't know much about other conversion kits, but I don't know I don't know which other kits come this many parts to it. It's almost like its own chassis. Again, like I said, I'm not too clued up how our conversion kits come packaged, but I think for the price that you pay for a full conversion kit for your YD2, for example, I think it's brilliant. Uh, and like I said earlier before, the price is around $250 to about $280, which is quite reasonable for what you get and for the performance it provides. From what I've read, I think it's a winner. So that's definitely one of the products or one of the uh, uh, manufacturers, or should I say brands, that we need to keep an eye out. So later on, I will maybe not so much on a live video, but I will bring you guys yeah, a little unboxing sort of build video, so you can see my progress into converting my YD2 from the SPL made uh, chassis to the beast mode YD2. So once again, huge shout out to Asad from Team Jordan, from RC Team Jordan, for this kit. Dude, you've knocked this one out of the park. Keep it up with all of your work. I know you've just released the D5 conversion kit as well. I'm sure that's gonna become very popular with everybody. It's gonna be really awesome. I'll be looking out for it. So you guys can also watch my profile to see all of the info from Team Jordan, just in case you miss it on their page. So I'll also be bringing you some of that. If you there's one person, however, who you can follow for the Team Jordan builds. It's Rich, aka Young Clooney. He's run the Team Jordan Beast mode quite extensively, and he's been super impressed with the performance and the design and etc. etc. So yeah, shout out to him. Shout out to Saad from Team Jordan. You guys are. I hope that it's around for many years. And lastly, you also get a set of these, a set of nice Team Jordan Beast Mode stickers. That's cool. That's cool. I like it. Nice, simple design, straight to the point. Excellent, man. Well done. So yeah, that's my take on Team Jordan. Very nice product. I've only seen in pictures the beast mode kits the overdose for the overdose gun. It looks really good. I must admit. And he's also produced a full RR conversion kit for overdose as well. So that's going to be pretty cool. Okay, guys. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to cut off the this live stream short. There is a bit of an emergency which I need to dash off. Don't worry, everything's okay, but it's something that I need to sort out. So I must apologize for cutting this live stream short, but I will be back next week, same time, same place, bringing you. I'll do an extra special episode next week just to make up to you guys for cutting this stream short. Thank you once again, everybody, for joining in. A huge shout out to my sponsors, RC One Up Racing, DS Racing as well. You guys are fantastic. Thank you for keeping me going in this hobby. And thank you guys for joining in and supporting me in my live stream and my podcast adventures. Season 1 was pretty cool, and we managed to make 20 episodes, all of which you can find on my YouTube channel. Thank you again. Catch me on Facebook. You can follow me on Instagram at Bob_Rock. Follow me, and I'll always follow you back. So keep well, guys. Take care. I will catch you again next week, and keep on drifting. This is your boy Bob Rock, and this is the B Rock RC Show, a live podcast for drifter by drifters. Peace.